Hey guys, good morning, Teski Su. What is the progress on the refactoring? Missed the updates, and I missed them myself. Now I feel like I'm stuck here waiting for the refactor to finish, and I can't run a lot of sessions in parallel, right? Because, well, I can data layout and chat mapping. They are helping the Omega refactor. I call them the Omega refactor friends. That's how we call them. Data layout is your friend, chat mapping is your friend, and they're just there helping with the orientation of what's going on. But there is a lot, and I need to build a better project map as well, something visual, something for the users of Valo as well that they can use for their project. If your project is indexed and you have the nerve map, you will be able to see the structure of the project in a way that will help you reason about it. Because this map is not really helping. This is more like a visual kind of like a gimmick, we can call it. It helps when you first start building. You can see if files are getting too big, you can see the connections, you can see the AI running, you see the trails, the red ones, the green ones. It's nice. But overall, for structure, for actually understanding the product, this is like a gimmick. So we are currently also working on a way to display your project to you, more of like a rooms and architecture. So you will be able to reason about it. So you will be able to see what goes where and how bloated every section of the app is, how good isolated it is, and stuff like that. So that this is something that I need for myself. This is something that the assistant needs to see the project from the bird's eye view. And this is something that the users need as well to be able to understand what they are working on without needing to read all of the code, right? Because let's face it, yes, no one is going to read code. It's just about code style, concrete rules, concrete architecture, and then the AI just does what aligns with those rules. And that's it. You don't need to read it. You just check. Does it work? It worked. Yes. Was it written following the style guide? Yes. Great. That's it. That's all you need, pretty much. And yeah, this project, I have to I have to admit, it's not okay. It's not that easy. Yes, it got big. It's like almost 1 million lines of code managed by just one single person. I don't think that even I don't understand how crazy this is. Like, I'm not even a coder. I don't like. Uh, this is this is this is insane. And I don't even know what it means because I never coded. So, but now after things breaking, I actually kind of, yeah, okay, this is kind of insane. And we are basically waiting for the refactor. There is not much to say. I'm just waiting for those chats to refactor absolutely everything, and we are launching Valo in between the refactors, testing that everything is working, because currently it's not. There are a lot of bugs, because obviously in the middle of the refactor, right? And we are writing new concept pages, philosophies, and we are doing the migration. There is not much to say. It's like it can take 2 weeks, it can take maybe 2 months. I don't know, right? It took me, like, we don't know. Literally in a few days I can already release an update and say that it's working, but I don't know, right? I have no way of knowing. Yes, the map of the architecture will be more helpful, but I still can't predict all the bugs and all of the problems. But hey, Valo already works, right? It's already working. So we just need to get it to a state where it works again, and improving and feature requests and all of that stuff will happen in the future. First, we will get Valo to a point where it actually works, where it's stable. And I don't need to feel that pressure where I constantly need to improve it, constantly improve it, improve it, improve it. No, relax. That's it. Valo is already better than anything out there. Without any improvements, without anything, it's already good. Maybe not in its current state, but let's imagine the state is polished and it doesn't have bugs, at least on the parts that are promised to work as they are. You know, the stuff that needs to work, not the new features that are sometimes breaking and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, I'm working on making a stable version and then fixing main Valo from that stable version, creating a lot of improvements while we are at it. But yeah, there is not a lot to talk about. It's just waiting for those sessions to finish the refactoring so I can fix stuff with clear conscience, because it's just too messy. A part of this job is not even something concrete. Yes, it's following the style guide, the new one, refactoring, organizing. But a lot of that is just, I told Codex, hey, yes, follow the style guide, follow the organization rules, but at the same time, just make it workable. Just make this place pleasant to be in. That's what the style guide is also. But the larger why also includes that. Just make it an organized place where we can actually work, where we can fix something, and we don't risk breaking anything. Which we started like this, right? We started like this, but then I didn't clean up and it got too big. We were about 200,000 lines, 300,000 lines, and it was already organized. And that's exactly what allowed me to reach around 600 and 700,000 lines with everything not really breaking too much. Everything still kept working. But I guess after pushing above to 800,000, that's it. Stuff started breaking, and now we need to organize everything again. You know, because you've seen me work. I like to organize everything and then just work. New stuff, new features, new stuff, new features, new stuff, new features, new ideas. And then refactor again, and then it's like those are like cycles like that. Because once you have a new ground, a fresh ground, clean ground to work on, this is so satisfying. You just throw ideas and everything just works. Everything fits into the right rooms up until it grows again. And yeah, but now it's going to be much more isolated, much more modular. Less stuff is going to break because we changed or added stuff. The chat is going to be one chat. You will be able to switch between providers and keep talking. Like, wow, I'm saying like as if though the entire industry is already working like that. But yeah, for some reason it was easier to just have one specific provider per chat. So that's what we went with. But then I realized that we should actually be able to switch provider, obviously, in the middle of the conversation. And that's it. And that will also be an improvement. And then Valo will just become the vessel for every provider, for every model eventually, right? And you will have your Valo.md, and you will be able to copy the agents.md or Claude.md or whatever. And that's it. That's how every agent will follow the same rules. But also some people like to give different prompts to their agents. But I think we should change all of that. We should probably set a new standard for the industry. Use the per model prompt. Use this one, per model prompt. Not just per provider, per model. So you will have one Valo prompt for every model, for everyone. Just one, your CloudMD, your AgentsMD, right? How you like to work, basically, your settings. Every agent sees that all the time. And then you can have the per model prompt. And that's it. Why have per provider? Have per model. Either say to every model the same stuff, that's your per provider. Or just tell every model what you want separately. Have the most control. And that's it. What else? What else? Look, I didn't even update the Cloud Code CLI. I didn't even touch Claude. I'm just working with Codex, and that's it. Because Codex is the only one that can work autonomously without me begging, like, and setting up harnesses. And like, it's enough for me to just say, hey, Codex, follow this Omega refactor document, and let's get Valo back to working on the latest version. And that's it. And he's just working. It's like, I don't need to sit here and babysit. But with Claude, it's, once again, it's kind of harder to get him going. And yeah, I don't even like Claude that much as Codex. Codex is better. Less text, better output. Yeah, it's like Claude, it's, wow. I feel bad. It's like we had such a good relationship with Claude. I literally started building Valo because of Claude, and now I'm like, it feels weird. It feels weird. Feels strange. But anyway, that's the truth. Every time I ask something from Claude, it's like an entire page of text, and I start fucking panicking, and it's like, it's too much text, Claude, it's too much. And then I feel bad because I can't even, like, what? I can't comprehend what the assistant is telling me. Why am I angry at the assistant when he's just trying to talk to me and tell me exactly what's going on? Like, then you feel bad for lashing out because the assistant is just trying to be helpful. Man, anyway, yeah, this is where we are at. You see, there is nothing, there's nothing to say. It's just complete mapping, refactoring, organizing so that I can keep fixing everything that is broke. Because if I'll be fixing stuff that is broken on top of a broken foundation, not broken, but like not organized properly, not clean, right? What's the point? I will fix something and then it will break again because we need to refactor anyway. So like, I could sit here and pretend that everything is cool and just keep talking about features, keep releasing Valo. And a lot of people are still working. A lot of people didn't even notice that anything is wrong because they don't have some runaway process on their machine which makes Valo feel slow, and they are not working like crazy all day every day, so they don't even notice. I could say everything is cool, just keep. No, but fuck that. Let's clean it up properly. I don't know how long it's going to take, but at this point I don't worry that much. No one is going to make something better, something. No. I was afraid about this when I started. Oh, I have to be quick and fast. Oh my god, I have to be quick. Someone is going to. No one is going to do anything. It's fine. No one did anything in other spheres, in other areas as well. If you have an idea, you will notice no one is going to do it. It's like, never mind. It doesn't matter. I'm doing this for myself once again. I need this for myself. No one is going to build anything like this anyway. So, yeah, just nothing to do, just to wait. And hopefully in like 2 weeks. I don't know. Man. But the most is 2 months. The most is 2 months, obviously, right? We are building Valo just for half a year. So, but that's the thing, right? You need to refactor almost 1 million lines of code. And it took you half a year to build them. So how fast are you going to refactor them, right? It's like, I don't know, maybe 2 months, maybe 2 weeks. But in reality, this is what I'm expecting. In a few days, I'm expecting already to launch Valo and see it's working. And then I make Valo stable with the latest version, and then I keep working on Valo. And if I see that the latest version of stable is actually good and working, doesn't have any problems, then we take the chance and we release again. And then you have the latest version, which is better than whatever you're using right now, like 67 or 69 or 70, whatever it is. Maybe you can even try the 71. It's just that the orchestrator is all messed up. And yeah, there is a lot of stuff I forgot already because I'm not working in that specific version. I'm in 67, just fixing everything, launching the latest, testing, improving. Not much to say. So there is no point even if in receiving Valo mail bug reports right now, because every bug is about the old version and we are not even in the old version anymore. So it's like, and any feature request also doesn't make sense to send right now. So we are hibernating. We're kind of hibernating. It's still funny though how I prefer to fix Valo inside of an old version of Valo that I don't even like. I kind of hate it because it's like, man, even one improvement, it's like it changes how you see things. I rather fix Valo inside of broken Valo than go and open Codex or open like the Claude Code desktop app which is like a. I'll catch you in the next one.